2012 Nissan Juke with 134,000 kilometers on it now. And I'm making this video because I want to try to help some people out if I can, because I've been online and I've researched a bunch of stuff. But let me give you a little bit of history first. Last June, lower ball joint was bad, real bad. So I replaced both lower control arms. This is, right now we're taking a look at the driver's side, which I just replaced. And put them in, everything was fine. Car drove fine, no problems. Had them in for probably 3 months, 4 months. And then the car started walking all over the road. You'd go around a corner to the right, and then all of a sudden it would pull into the corner hard right. Just walking all over the place. And so, again, this is 3 months later. And so I put a set of tires on it, had an alignment done on it. I noticed a tiny bit of play, before the alignment, I noticed a tiny bit of play in the outer tie rod ends. So I replaced the outer tie rod ends, had an alignment, nothing. It's still walking around, scary, like you're driving it and all of a sudden it's twisting to the right, twisting to the left. And I went all over this. I even had the shop that did the alignment, I had them take a look and see if they could find anything loose. They said no, everything's good, everything's tight. And so I finally got some time and I got underneath of it. A friend of mine who's a heavy duty mechanic as well, and we got on under this thing and we just went through it. And I had looked at online forums and so many people had the same problems. Nissan Juke, wandering, walking all over the road, and in all these forums I couldn't find a solution. Nobody came up with a solution. Some of the forums even, guys are saying they're done. They've replaced this, that, they've replaced wheel bearings, and they've just gone through and replaced everything and they're just going to dump the car. And so I looked at everything and I never suspected lower control arms because they're new and they were fine. I put them in and they were fine. But if we look at these are cheap. They were like $50 each. And if you look at the bushings, these inner bushings here, they have a gap built in on either side. The original ones, I don't believe, had that. You can see the one at the front side doesn't have that, but for some reason they've got a gap in these. But they're not bad. They're not. There's no cracking. That's how they came. It was just like that. There's no cracking. There's nothing wrong here. But it's hard to do this while filming. But it's like there's just lots of movement in there without not a lot of effort. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've had cars before where I've had these so bad that I've had clunking, inner lower ball joints, or I've actually had clunking when I brake because they're so bad. But I've never had the car start to steer strange, So that's another reason why I was like, I don't think it's lower control arms, because even if they're bad, I don't think the car is going to walk around that much. But something about the geometry and the suspension on this Nissan Juke, where that's what's causing it. So if you look at the new one, solid, and when I try to push on that, like there's just hardly any movement at all in that guy. So I just got to put the other side on now. And if this is the problem, which now I'm 100% sure almost, if it is the problem, I'm posting the video. If it's not, I won't. So if you're seeing this, that's the issue. Is if you're having a problem with your Juke walking all over the road, guys at the shop can't find any problems in any of the suspension components, change the lower control arms with high quality. Don't get the cheap ones, $50. These were $112 each. So the only difference really is it's a better quality solid bushing, and It's a greasable. I haven't put the nipple in there yet. It's a greasable fitting. Lower control arms. That's what's causing it to walk all over the place. If this video helps you out, then just comment for me. Tell me, let me know that you know you've been looking for this issue and that this video helped you out. I hope it does. Thanks, and if I see anything like this again that I can help out with, I'll definitely make another video. Have a great one.